Hello, it is January 25th, 2021, and I'm at 7905 East Danforth to take some advertising photos, and thought I'd put together this short video so you can see the things that still need to be done on this house. Somebody has spent a lot of money redoing the floor, etc. on the inside, and that looks good, but there's a number of things here that do not show well. So let's start by going through here, and this oil stain needs some more treatment. I know they're hard to remove. There's a lot of garbage in the front yard, probably left there by workmen, but it needs to be raked. Front yard needs to be put in nice raked condition. All these things, as you come up to a house, you know, all this is all dirty here, needs to be blown out. Front door needs to be repainted, and I'd put a semi-gloss on it. It and the casing are not in good shape, and that's the first thing that prospects are going to see. Need to change these locks out, get rid of these handle locks, put in standard quickset smart keys. As you can see, this one here doesn't fit up properly. I mean, all these things as you walk up are what you see on the house. Then you come inside and wow, it looks like somebody put all brandy new tile floor, which looks really nice. The wall color's nice, the fans are nice, but there's no blinds. Now, I don't know, I saw blinds out in the garage, and maybe they need to be reinstalled, but most prospects are going to want blinds for privacy. Come in, a lot of little things. There's light bulbs burnt out there. Let's walk on around so you can get a quick idea. Kitchen looks reasonably decent. I didn't check any of the plugs to see if they are GFI protected like they're supposed to be. This doesn't look good. Need to replace this here. It's all been, either was put in as brass, but should replace it with a stainless steel looking unit. The faucet and all that looks good, but that definitely detracts from it. The cabinets need additional cleaning, and I would probably put a stain. Yeah, they're sticky to the touch. Not good. Inside in here, obviously has some water issues. Pretty common. Wouldn't hurt to probably just paint it out there. In fact, that one there is all just sticky when you touch it. These are the things that tenants look at, or prospects look at. Back door, I would get rid of this latch handle here. What it does, it makes people wonder if there's a break-in problem, which we'll cover that later as well. Look at this door, it looks terrible. Now, it's not as bad as having a front door that looks crummy, but it certainly needs some work. Someone had a dog that scratched at the door, but I'd put a fresh coat of paint on that back door and casing. Let's walk into the master. The tile floor is very nice. The paint is very nice. But we need to get blinds up. Let's take a look in here. Once again, a couple burned out light bulbs, doesn't look good. Interior of that looks decent. Problem here, this needs to be either painted over so it doesn't show, or replaced. Let's see, it's not too rusty, so you could probably get by with a little bit of white paint on that. These look good, work well. That one, it's okay. Everything else in here looks all right. The grout could stand some additional cleaning. I doubt that it's been cleaned properly in a long time. This is loose. That needs to be taken care of. I don't know what the smoke detectors look like. Don't have a ladder, can't go check the age on them. None of them are beeping, but I'd be willing to bet they're probably all out of date unless they've been replaced. Okay, this room looks good. They painted this room white, which is nice. The one huge problem here is I come back in here and obviously somebody has kicked this back door in at some point. The entire casing needs to be changed out. You can't just slam on a piece of metal like that. It looks like hell, and it makes people start to wonder about their safety. You come into the garage, typical garage, but the floor is filthy, needs to be power washed. Here's all the blinds. I don't know if these are going back up or not. But as you can see, this floor has probably not been power washed in a long time. It's the small things that, like that make people, oh, we need to put a plate over here. It's obvious if somebody has hit with the door, and we need to protect that. Same thing here, we need to put a little plate in behind it. I took a look over in here. This has a good way to change out the filters. However, there's no filter in there. Not good. This bathroom, take a look. Let's look inside here. That's good. It's not all rusted out. Looks good. This looks good. It's starting to rust, but it's okay. That's tight. That's tight. Somebody caulked all that. Looks decent. This bathroom looks okay. Well, let's go into another bedroom. Once again, there's a little alarm thing here. There's one on the other window as well. I probably would take those off. I don't know if they were for an alarm that was installed at one time or just simply to keep the kids from going out the window. And there's no screens on these windows. Very nice. We need to fix that. We need to put a globe over it. Get rid of you put in 2 LED bulbs. You have a hole up into the attic. I don't know what that's about, but that is fire code illegal. You can't have any openings into the attic. And somebody's done work on the drywall up here. And they've just sort of done an okay job. Don't know if this house had sprayed ceilings at one time. Let's go into the backyard. Backyard looks okay. Some weeds starting to grow. Let's take a look at the fascia in the back. Oh, looks good. Somebody's done a recent paint job there, and that looks good. We have an issue in this back corner on this on the wall. As you can see, it's zipper cracked. That's usually caused by a foundation issue. That corner probably should be rebuilt. You've got a antenna, satellite antenna up on the roof. Usually I don't like to see those, but at least it's just through onto the fascia. Okay, back looks good. Outside in the back is looks decent. It's a nice yard. A few weeds growing. Probably ought to put down some weed. Come in and spray them and put down some pre-emergent. If we ever get any rain in here in Tucson, it'll grow like crazy. So let's go back in. That's pretty much what I've seen. I had a house exactly like this that we managed over here on Danforth. This is a nice floor plan, a popular one. And I think this house should rent reasonably quickly. But all these little issues are of concern, I would address them personally. There we are. That's it. Thank you for watching.